Happy Taco Tuesday! How is everyone doing? Hopefully all are having a wonderful and awesome day. If you're not, we'll have no worries, my friends, because tomorrow is a brand new day, not to mention next week is a brand new Taco Tuesday. Today, I'm going to be having actually some turkey. Not some turkey tacos, but just some turkey in general. Can you have turkey inside of a tacos? I've actually never done that before. And I have had a variety of tacos over the course of my life. Chicken tacos, shrimp tacos, lobster tacos, tuna tacos, beef tacos, lamb tacos, crab tacos. Never have done turkey tacos before. That actually sounds mighty, mighty yummy in the tummy. Oh, yes, it does. And if you are on a low-carb diet, you can always make a taco shell out of egg whites. Yes, that is a possibility. Or rather, I should say, that is very true. And it does taste actually mighty, mighty awesome. Afternoon coffee cheers to everyone. Okay, we have a lot of stuff to cover in today's video. Not to mention a blast from the past, what we're going to be doing. Barrows. That is a name that has probably most likely been said a couple millions, if not tens of millions of times on RuneScape. What is Barrows? Well, Barrows is not really a mini game per se. It's a place where people would kind of... Well, let's picture that this is a sword from a monster. And let's picture that your fist is like your character's bum. It used to be one of the hardest things to do on this game, and now it's pretty much like an obsolete variant. Not a lot of people still do it. It is still profitable, but it is part of our history. And another video of mine ended up popping up as 17 years ago. My 17-year anniversary as a content creator was not last month anymore, was May, so a couple months ago. And a lot of my old videos are definitely popping up as being, it's just very old. Very old. For those of you that have been following me over the many, many years, thank you so much. Much love and appreciation. And for anyone out there that is following this journey right now, well, you're going to be looking at a time machine. Because 17 years ago, I ended up posting my first Barrows video, and I pretty much got my ass handed to me, which is very comical. Now, of course, this is 2008 of RuneScape, very much different time, different place and atmosphere. And then I ended up posting another video, I believe, like the following month, bringing a god sword to Barrows, and, well, it did actually a lot better. But I do actually want to do a Barrows run for the sake of a nostalgic feeling because, well, like I said, this mini boss, I don't want to say mini game. Some people refer to this as a mini game. It's really not a mini game. It's more so like mini bosses, if anything. But there is actually a very large amount of history here really behind it. Now, I will say, if you want to see more of these longer style videos, there's going to be a playlist down below. The Last of Us on RuneScape. I've been doing these longer style videos for almost a year now. It's going to be 1 year, August 17th, which is going to be in a little over 2 weeks from now. But otherwise, this playlist is filled with endless hours to really get a kick. And just really sit back and play some RuneScape, right? I can never imagine listening to like 17 hours of NightmareRH. Well, there's definitely more than 17 hours of NightmareRH in that playlist. Maybe like at least like 10 days worth. Okay, so Barrows. This is RuneScape 3 wiki. It was released 9 May 2005. So for those of you out there that are taking part in playing 2004 Scape, yes, 2004 Scape, you could very well see in the future potentially Barrows on 2004 Scape, aka Lost City. That would actually be pretty cool. It's definitely going to change up the game significantly, and I can tell you that Barrows on 2004 Scape, it's going to be a lot harder than doing this back in 2008 of RuneScape, especially with a God Sword. Okay, so Barrows is an empty town just outside the walls of Barrows brothers' graves. History, 6 Barrows brothers, and then on RuneScape 3 you have pretty much like a no shit boss, because there is a Barrows boss on RuneScape 3 that is very, very different. And I've actually never done this before. Maybe I have once or twice. But obviously the Rise of the Six is a Barrows boss on RuneScape 3, and you can actually get a very decent drop on RS3, 73 mil. But RS3 Barrows is really just like, it's honestly, holy shish kebab. Okay, RuneScape 3, 7.5 mil an hour, that is utter dog trash. Yeah, that's actually pretty worthless. I'm getting between 60 to 80 mil an hour at Dagannoth Kings on RuneScape 3. So that is definitely not good there whatsoever. But as for the history, the Barrows brothers are ancient warriors of Saradomin, established a reputation near invincibility. Blah, 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 blah. Need more coffee. Okay, now I'm perked up. While fighting the God Wars, originally Torag wanted to sign up for the Crusades. Okay, so I guess this is RuneScape history. I was kind of really hoping if there was going to be any history in here of why Jagex actually made this, like, boss and stuff, but I'm not entirely seeing anything in here at all. Graphical updates, 2011, we did get a graphical update. 2012, we got another graphical update as well. This is RuneScape 3 once again. Update history. Let's see how far the update history actually goes back to. Oh boy, so 2005, May it was added. Change the ladders, yeah, 2009. So from 2005 up until 2009, there really wasn't a lot of updates on here. Now, if we go ahead and hop over to the old school RuneScape wiki page, it's basically pretty much the same thing, telling us that it came out May 9th of 2005. And the history is basically pretty much the same. Hourly profit on old school RuneScape. This is actually dog poop. I could get a greater hour of skilling than this. I mean, hell, even if you do Slayer on low-level bosses, you can get a better hourly profit. Now, I don't know how accurate that really truly is. If it's good, if it's bad. So, if any of you all have actually gotten a better hour percent of GP, definitely let me know down below. For some reason, this kind of feels like a little off. I don't know why. It kind of does in a way. But otherwise, yeah, I mean, same increased combat achievements. Okay, so the old school RuneScape team has done a little bit more of updates here. Fixed screen, actually, no. Nothing really assigned as this. Ooh, a Slayer task. That is actually interesting. Okay, so as for the back history, I was kind of really hoping maybe Jagex would give us why or how they created like this variant of like, you know, a game and stuff. I have always found this to be extremely fascinating. By all means, I always found it fascinating how just the whole notion of running around and killing bosses, then going down like into a naughty little dungeon. And yes, we are going to do a Barrows, it's a Barrows run. Barrows, it's all the same thing. I honestly think it's Barrows. I think I've been saying that for the last several minutes here. If I'm wrong, well then so be it. Let's see. What else do I want to pull up here very quickly? I do actually. I do really want to see this because this is definitely a blast from the past here. Let's see. 17 years ago, June 9, 2008, is when this... Oh, yeah, this is low-quality hypercam days. Let's see.
What's up? This is going to be my Barrows video. Going to kill Duroc right now.
Note to self, I had a fletching cape on. Oh, man, I miss rocking my fletching cape.
I don't really do Barrows that much, but I've been doing them like basically 2-3 times a day, just to, you know, see if I can get a good drop.
And by the way, I never got a drop back then. My RNG, legitimately, on like bosses or stuff like this, has always been terrible. I honestly don't really know why. I'd like to always say it's because my GP cash stack has been so high from skilling. But yeah, the whole reason that I started doing this back in 2008 is because I wanted to get into PVM. Because from 2005, when I started playing this game, 2006, 2007, I legitimately never got into the PVM side. And in 2008, with God Wars ended up being installed into the game, PVM really became like a gigantic takeover and stuff. And doing stuff like this was very rewarding. But the whole thing about it is, firstly, back during these days, it would be very, very beneficial to do magic here. Primarily, I believe Ancients. I think Blood Spells work significantly best, and you can also hybrid with Melee. I was just an ultra noob back then, and I still am definitely an ultra noob nowadays. But it's definitely pretty comical. It is very comical to see this, and if you want to relive some old memories and definitely rewatch this back in 2008 time frame, you can definitely check this out here. Okay, but anyways, now onward, right? Let's do a Barrows run in 2025. Now, I will say that I have not done this in many years. Not to mention, I don't even know what food I really should bring. So I literally just grabbed shit from my bank. I did make the mistake of forgetting to bring a spade, but by the luck of the RuneScape gods, I can actually grab a spade over here, which is good. There's always a spade over here. So if you do come here and you forget something, have no worries. There's going to be a spade here. Not to mention RuneScape 3, there's definitely a spade in your inventory. But, yeah, I honestly can't remember the last time I did this. And this was filled with so many people many years ago. Obviously, everyone is doing magic here. I feel, oh, okay, I have Duroc as a tunnel. Go figure, right? This place used to be packed many years ago. I do love the graphical changes, though. How rewards potential, that's pretty awesome. Oh boy, hold on one second. Oh, we got dirty things attacking us right here. Oh man, yeah, imagine if the Fang was out during 2008. If the Fang was out 2008, like, imagine the amount of drops people would be getting over here. This is absolutely insane. I'm actually really digging the fact that I can actually see what brother I end up killing here. I'm really digging the fact that my Fang is just, like, pulverizing these things more than you can ever imagine. So we did Duroc. Where's Kirill? Since Duroc is in the dungeon, let's go ahead and try to find... I want to try to do, like, all the melee, or the non-melee ones right here. Okay. Obviously, maybe we should pray a little bit. Maybe we should not pray a little bit. I honestly don't know. I feel like in 2025, we don't need to do jack shit. We should just, like, just come here and just not worry about anything. And I think that's pretty much what I'm doing. Oh, man. Absolutely easy scape. Well, I can definitely tell you people this. 2004 scape gets Barrows. It's not going to be easy. Oh, no siree. It is not going to be easy. Okay, maybe we will actually do some pooty here. Let's do some piety. Because this guy can actually heal against us, which is really annoying. Doing this on 2004 scape is going to be like the ultimate challenge. And I was actually talking to a couple people about the King Black Dragon on 2004 scape, because the previous video that I made a couple days ago was primarily based on the King Black Dragon on 2004 scape. Woohoo! So apparently dragons are weak to water spells, but the King Black Dragon has a very high defense, so it really doesn't matter. Long story short is that doing range at the King Black Dragon might be able to go ahead and do it. Otherwise, I might just kind of pretty much have to level up my combat stats and go from there. Did I just get lost? I think I legitimately just got lost. Yeah, I don't think I believe I did this hump-a-dunk over here. But doing this on 2004 scape, it's going to be a challenge. Because on 2004 scape, we don't have dragon scimitars, but we do have a dragon longsword for Lost City. So, therefore, you can definitely bring a dragon long here, but I mean, it's gonna be a challenge. Like, you really want a challenge? You gotta experience some 2004 hardscape. But I can just, like, oh man, I gotta remember how you, like, semi-do this now. It's been a while since I've done this. Oh, what's up, man? Okay, maybe I should actually pray some melee here. And maybe I should actually... Can I one KO you? Okay, well, that didn't work out so well. Come on. Almost dead. Almost. There we go. Yeah, this is definitely a lot easier than I remember. You know, I actually got into an argument the other day because I said that the best weapon in the game is the Fang compared to the Rapier. And I guess that triggered some people. I mean... Firstly, if you're going to be triggered because I say that the Fang is better than the Rapier, it's like, what the hell, man? Or gal, I should say. Oh, shit. Let's go with this one. Open Sesame. Here we go. All right. That actually wasn't bad at all. Yeah, that actually was not bad, like, at all. In all honesty. Pray for me. What is this? Strange icon? Okay. Strange icon. Hold on one second. What the hell is this? Chaos runes. Where'd that strange icon go to? You don't have enough inventory space to hold everything. I honestly don't even know what the strange icon was. I gotta actually look that up. But hey, we got some runes, got some whatever. Okay, now we gotta evacuate here. Time to TP. Major TP. Let's see. Old school RuneScape. Barrows. Strange icon. Let's go ahead and say this. Is obtained after completing all 6, given to the strange to complete the mini quest. Ah, here we go. Okay. Okay, so I guess this is a relatively new thing. Looting icon. The icon will be destroyed. Is revealed during Desert Treasure 2. I have not done Desert Treasure 2 just yet. One of the 3 artifacts. Okay, so it's a semi-new thing. Came out 2023. For a second there, I thought maybe it was like the pet or something. But it turned out just be that. Okay, so overall, 2025 obviously is different than 2008. I very well could have brought, like, probably minimal food, and I really did. And, I mean, hell, I could have honestly brought a whole bunch of shrimp if I really wanted to. And it's really one of those, like, forgotten style of mini bosses on this game. And, like I've been saying and making videos on, is that there are so many things on this game now that are just really forgotten, but are still here. And I mean, hell, I really should make another video on this, but I mean, for the sake of time, since I do actually want to record a little bit longer here, but let's go ahead and go to Falador and fight the giant mole. I mean, that's another forgotten thing on this game is really the do you remember the giant mole? The name of this video is probably going to be Remember Barrows. Damn it. Either or. But yeah, I mean, this is like a lot of people forget about the giant mole. I honestly can't even remember where the giant mole really is. You look inside, see one adventurer down inside the tunnel. See one adventurer. How do I get inside of here? Do I need a spade? I think I need a spade to do the giant mole. That is actually pretty interesting that there is someone there doing the giant mole. That's actually, like, crazy a little bit. I have not done the giant mole in probably, like, forever. But I can definitely tell you that the giant mole is probably more forgotten on this game than pretty much, like, doing Barrows runs. At least there were people at Barrows doing runs. It would be a good idea to bring a tinderbox in case your light source gets extinguished. Sure. Okay. I forgot to bring a light source, then yes, that is very valid. NightmareRH needs to bring a damn light source. Okay, well, I mean, I have a light source, I don't have a tinderbox. Come over here, Mr. Tinderbox. But yeah, the fact that there is actually one person down there, that's pretty wild. Definitely pretty wild to, think about. Where's Tinderbox? There we go. Okay. Is this the adventurer that was down there? Suzanne Mo, 69. 69. Highly doubt it. Let's see. Look inside. Did our one adventurer leave yet? No, of course not. Who is doing Giant Mole in 2025? NightmareRH is about to. Many things are going to be definitely even more forgotten on here. And RuneScape 3 God Wars is basically like just non-existent. And wow, you see one adventure in the mole tunnels. What the hell, man? Who the hell is doing this? Who is doing Giant Mole in 2025? What the hell is going on here? Maybe they're doing it as a Slayer task? This is actually pretty wild. Look inside. No adventures. Man. Okay. Yes, proceed. I know it's very dark. That's why I'm going down here. Oh, here it is. Okay, come over here, motherfucker. Let's see. Do I even need to pray against this thing? Let me go ahead and poot up here. Okay, what level are you? 230? Dude, this thing is like... Yeah, this thing's going down to Chinatown on my nuts. This is what I'm talking about. People obviously have to be here for like a Slayer or something. It has to be for a Slayer. Has to be for a Slayer event. That's the only logical explanation of why people would actually be doing this in 2025. Otherwise, there's just like there's absolutely no reason. Now, I will say the reason why that I actually never really did this many years ago is simply because this boss is really annoying. It can move around, which requires you to go on a hunting spree for it. So a lot of people do find this part to be very aggravating and frustrating. And I mean, yeah, you're trying to fight something that's a higher level than you, and it turns up to be a giant pussy. It's like, okay, Jagex, I guess I'm chasing pussy, right? Oh man, I love this game. I love this game so much. Oh, this game has just put a smile on my face so many times. It just never stops. Never, ever stops being funny. I can't tell you how many times I have cried of laughter because of this game. Okay, Mr. Giant Pussy, where are you? Come on, my fuzzy little fuzzy pussy little mole. Where the hell is this thing? Yeah, now I definitely know why the giant mole is basically pretty much obsolete in 2025. I mean, you can't even find the damn thing. Where did you go? Like, seriously, you can't even find this. Oh, there it is. Okay, I found it. I will slowly walk over to you. Tajar. What the fuck was that? Dude, I just got like... Did you just see that? This thing just like... shot its cum shot at me or something. Oh, you nastiness. You nasty giant mole. You're a gigantic nasty pervert. Oh man. Yeah, giant mole is a nastiness. Okay, here we go. Okay, man. What do we get? We got the mole claw, mole skin, and we got some bones. Was that pretty much worth it? No, that was definitely not. That was not worth it at all. I didn't even really need to use any food. So yeah, I mean, honestly, this is definitely another like forgotten thing on this game. I'm really curious is this thing gonna even attack me? No, the giant mole won't even attack me. Okay. Let's see. Old school RuneScape giant mole. I guarantee you can actually come here on a Slayer task. Let's see. Yep, you actually can. That's what that person was doing down here, doing a giant mole task here. Okay, so giant mole boss, located under Falador Park. EXP 215 for Slayer. That's actually not terrible. Let's see. Hourly profit is with a twisted bow, 930k. Duroc is 800k. I mean, that's definitely not terrible. Nothing really sexy in general, just a whole bunch of other stuff here. Brimstone key, so that's the reason why it can definitely be profitable for Slayer. And then of course the curve bone, or rather the baby mole, that's the pet. 1 out of 3,000 chance. Curve bone, I'm not entirely sure what that does per se. Yeah, okay. So the main question is, oh wow, the giant mole came out after Barrows, 2006? Holy snikes. I actually really don't remember why I never made a video back in 2008 on the giant mole. It had to have been because it was a very annoying boss to fight. So the main takeaway from today's pod episode is, do you remember Barrows? Do you remember the giant mole? Because honestly, they're two things in this game that used to be mighty difficult for a lot of people, and now they're just really, I mean, hell, we got one being a Slayer task, and I'm almost positive that you can do Barrows as a Slayer task too, so it's kind of comical. You got just like things that used to be very dangerous, now just like just a little tiny thing. That's what she said. So definitely let me know down below. Like I said in yesterday's IRL vlog episode, we have a lot of crazy things happening on this game, and it really is a awesome time to be playing it. Sailing is probably going to be coming out this autumn, so I mean that's right around the corner, like within a couple months, aka fall. And it's going to be a lot more updates and a lot more stuff to do. So if you're having fun on this game, whether it's on RuneScape 3, old school RuneScape 2004, it's definitely great vibes, and it's a great time to really log in and grind out some stuff. I'm slowly grinding Agility and Slayer. It's not going good. It's actually going pretty terrible. But it's slowly getting there. All right, so to wrap up some stuff now, I honestly don't know why I never posted this down on my RuneScape videos. This is primarily Twitch content. But I will post my link for my merch store. I'm going to be adding a bunch of other merch relatively soon, such as t-shirts, but if you want a NightmareRH mug, I actually just added the black glossy mug. This is going to be on my merch store, and I'm probably going to add some other custom mugs as well. But essentially, you get a Hooba Hooba sledgehammer, along with NightmareRH's banner, and also a Hooba Hooba chainsaw as well. Probably going to make another custom one with a couple other stuff, maybe like a party hat on there, or maybe multiple party hats. So this link is down below in the description as well. And as always, if you know anyone out there that is suffering with any type of health-related issues, kidney-related issues, please point them in the direction of my playlist, primarily to Santa Barbara Nutrients Company, also Dr. Wimes' laboratory. All their information is down below in this description. They're really doing great dietary treatment plans, which revolves around no drugs, just really eating Mother Nature and taking care of your body. Me personally, I've never done well on medication before, and I know a lot of other people haven't done well also, and a lot of people don't want side effects. Unfortunately, a lot of medications come with a lot of side effects, and I don't want those, so I'd rather put in hard work and time, and I'm not the only one. So if you know anyone out there suffering, definitely please point them in this direction. Much love and appreciation. And if you want more of NightmareRH, definitely check out my book on Amazon Vito. It is a zombie novel, and I'll try to get around to make a new video tomorrow. If I don't, definitely Thursday. Much love and appreciation once again, and later.